Josh, so this is something I struggled with. It never even occurred to me to have compassion for certain neurological imbalances that I grew up with and that tormented me. I spent all my time like fighting it. I was mad at my body. Like, have compassion? Are you serious? Like, look what you're like making me go through. Like, I can't function right. I get teased and I have a lot of problems because you're not functioning right. Function right. Don't work. Makes it worse. More tension, more stress, and then the symptoms get worse. We have to understand the body's not against us. There's some karmic play here of why we have these disorders and imbalances. And it's not important to figure it out. You can spend your whole life trying to figure that out. And even if you figured it out, it's not going to matter. It doesn't transcend it. It doesn't make it go away. People are too stuck in their mind. They want intellectual explanations for everything. There's no solution in that. There's no answer in that. People want to get diagnosed. Just give me a label so I know what's wrong. How's that going to help you? You feel an imbalance. That's enough. You don't need to go to some doctor and then have them call it something. Then you go to another doctor, they'll diagnose you with something different. That can't be, there's no truth to be found on that level of thinking. So, the body's not against you. When I'm talking about the bodies, I'm saying physical body, mental body, emotional body. They're not against you. You can check in when certain symptoms are happening. You just relax, say, okay, my body is a little different than maybe my friends. It's functioning in this certain way. It's like, okay, body, I understand, or mental body, or emotional body. You know, if you have some intense bouts of hyperness and then, bipolar, and then some extreme, depression, somehow you have to accept that. Be okay with that. It's not who you are. I made a video. It's somewhere on the channel. Our spiritual nature isn't defined by that. These bodies are happening inside our spiritual nature. But anyway, this channel, I try to be more practical. If you want more spiritual, go to Spiritual Renaissance. These bugs are trying to get me. So, when these symptoms start to flare up, you can even ask your body, or if it's a physical pain, ask, like, what? Don't try to figure it out, though. You see, when I'm saying talk to your body or ask it, I'm not bringing you into some intellectual exercise. No, it's more like just be like, what's going on here? What do you want me to do, Mr. Body, Mrs. Body? There's a pain here, and listen to what it says. Oh, you want me to relax a little bit? Because I wanted to go out and, climb a mountain or go out with my friends. Oh, but you're saying, like, I should chill for a little bit. You see, we got to listen. People don't listen, and then they complain and get mad why their symptoms get worse. Your body can tell you how to help you. You have to listen to it. When some emotions come up, talk to your emotional body. Say, okay, I'm feeling really anxious right now. What do you want me to do? I was going to go to this club or concert or something. No, don't do that. Emotional body's saying no. Well, why don't you go sit out in the woods or something? Well, yeah, but it's 9 p.m. Good. That's a good time to go. Won't be nobody there. Certain obsessive thoughts, compulsive thoughts, So, okay, Mr. Mental Body, like, what's going on? Like, the same thoughts about the same thing is happening, like, all the time. Like, I've thought about this a million times. Why? What do you want me, like, really? You want me to keep thinking about this? See, when you bring awareness to this malfunction or these compulsive habits we have or symptoms, there's more space now for some higher power to intervene and show you shift something. Like it'll shift your perspective. There'll be some revolutionary change in the way you see things. And then all of a sudden, you'll see like, whoa, I'm my own doctor. You might say that. Because nobody knows you better than you. You can't go to a therapist or a doctor and they're going to know you better. You know everything. It's just a matter of accessing it. And once you start to, you get practice at that becomes your experience, a nice level of confidence and relaxation will come. Because you'll realize the universe is your doctor. It's your therapist. But it needs your willingness and your cooperation to kickstart this process of transcendence. You see, there's a negative side to having a sensitive nervous system, as you know, but there's also a positive side. Positive side is usually when you're sensitive like this, you can do this, what I'm saying. Check in with your bodies, and see what it's telling you to do or not do. There's a horsefly. They bite. It doesn't know I'm MMA trained, though. See? When we're sensitive, like you can picture, you do this with everything. Diet, people you're going, hanging out with. You know, it's almost like that, what's that exercise? You hold your, I forgot the name. You hold your arm out and then they say, think of apple. Do you like apple? Oh, no. Muscle memory? Muscle. I forgot the word, but you know what I'm saying. No, you're weak. You don't like apple. You like banana? Ooh, yeah, strong. Body likes banana. Okay. Higher than that, though, is you just check in with yourself and you can feel some intuitive confirmation. Do that with your food. Think about eating a big steak, but you got to discern the difference. See, your gustatory glands may say, yeah, but is your intuition, your deeper intelligence in the body saying yeah? Or is it saying no because of the digestive power and life force that it takes to digest this heavy meal, which then is going to take surplus energy away from your nervous system, which your nervous system needs because it's sensitive. Therefore, you're going to have more symptoms. So feel. Or like, should I have a nice hearty vegetable soup with some, raw butter on a nice vegan piece of bread or something, for example? How does that feel? The body's like, yeah, that feels more calm. It feels like it'd be less consequences if I ate that. I wouldn't lose so much life force. That's just one example. I'm supposed to go out. There's another example. I'm supposed to go out with some friends, and we're going to go to this restaurant, and they got a band playing. It's loud music, and people are drinking, and a lot of girls running around. A lot of sense stimulation. Do I want to do that? Now the addict mind, yeah, man, full on. Yeah, I need to get a break from this, symptoms and feeling bad and all that. I need this dopamine fix. What does your deeper intuition say? It might say, you know what? You've been doing that for a while, and the payoff is never good. In the moment, you might feel you get some good escape, dopamine gets released, you feel some euphoria. But then I go home at night, and maybe for the next few days, I got to pay for that. I feel more out of balance, and my symptoms are worse. See, that's intuition. Intuition says, why not go to church? I don't know. Or go to some satsang, or if you belong to a 12-step program, go to the meeting. Go out with somebody like that and go to some chill place. I was going to say go have coffee, but it's not so good for the nervous system. Go have I was going to say a donut, but that's also not good. So, go have a juice. Go to some juice bar and enjoy a juice with each other. There's some animal, and it looks a little big. But like I say, I'm you know, no. You got to listen to that intuitive direction and guidance. This knows more than your best coach, or if you had a guru, it knows more even at some, a real teacher or guru wants to get you in touch with this. It doesn't, he or she doesn't want you to call and ask them questions about everything all the time. And also you get to a point where things are very subtle. Nobody can answer these things for you. Life makes it like that. We can't have a false dependence on something outside of ourselves, some human, especially doctors and they're very mental, those people. Like their intuition, you say intuition and they'll just give you some medical explanation what it is. Like it's not alive usually. People who are more intuitive, I don't think they choose that profession, But we need the doctors and everything's good. I'm not dogmatic about anything. But we have to really get in touch with this intuition. And I made videos about lifestyle practices that help activate and bring our intuition to life. And you can see my other channels, Spiritual Renaissance and Beyond the Alchemy. They're all together, like they all relate to each other. The Beyond the Alchemy channel and this channel are more practical. I talk on a more practical level. It's still interjected with spirituality because I can't help it. That's the whole underlying essence of everything. So I have to talk about it a little bit. But my goal for these other two channels is to take those people who are ripe and ready and bring them to the spiritual channel. And it's also for people who need to hear things on a more practical level, especially that's why I made this channel is more specific for mental health imbalances, because that's just I can be such a heavy suffering thing. So I felt like, and I have experience with that. That's why I want to make videos on that. But don't lose faith, and surround your mind and your body around higher positive vibrational energy. This will lift your vibration, and it will give a better opportunity for this shift to happen inside you. When the shift happens inside you, it's like your nervous system starts functioning on a different track. It's like a train, and it's going, and then they can switch the track and it'll go. It's like that. Plant medicine does that also, but you don't want to be dependent on that. When this track changes, when there's a shift in our perception, all of a sudden life isn't so heavy anymore. We start to see things different. Intuition starts to function and guide us on a moment-to-moment basis. Whereas before, our thoughts would bring us into suffering. Now, when we have that shift, it's like we have different thoughts, because the thoughts controlling everything. But most people, it's mechanical and habitual. They can't stop thinking. They're stuck in this groove. We need a shift. When that's experienced, then you know this stuff. And yeah, you're free on a certain level. And then you can help others. It's all about the shift. All right, have a good day.